Hello, I'm Wesley Regassa and I'm here to do a speech video on my practice informative speech. So, to start off, I'll introduce my interest of cars. I really love cars, particularly sports vehicles. So, sports cars such as 370Z, Subaru WRX, um, Nissan FRS, or Toyota FRS, and the luxury vehicles such as Mercedes-Benz C-Class or even the AMG, uh, BMW i3, M3, and exotic cars. Your really expensive sports cars, exotic cars, the really high-end ones such as Lamborghinis, Maseratis, or even the Pagani. So you may not know some of these vehicles. I'm not sure if you all know, but these cars that I mentioned, they can emit fumes or no fumes because they're either a hybrid of electric vehicle, a hybrid electrical a hybrid vehicle, 100% electric vehicle, or a gas fueled car. So a hybrid of electric and gas-fueled vehicles as well as electric vehicles are introduced to reduce global warming and help sustain the supply of oil as it diminishes over time. However, hydrogen fuel is the next source of fuel. Why? I'll explain that into three different segments. One, I'll talk about how hydrogen is the next fuel source, it'll play a role in real life, the environmental impacts of hydrogen-fueled vehicles, and the use of hydrogen in the future. So first of all, hydrogen is the next fuel source because, one and foremost, hydrogen and oxygen can combine to create water, but also electricity. Why? So an experiment done in my science class, Chemistry 162, electrolysis device connecting with the positive and negative terminals inside the water connected to a battery supply. So with this electrolysis device, it separates hydrogen and oxygen into these test tubes that are inverted inside the flask. It's able to do that. So imagine it doing backwards. Hydrogen and oxygen combine to create electricity, and that's possible. So I'll provide a visual aid to show you how that works in the presentation next week. So number two, hydrogen-fueled vehicles create positive environmental impacts. Unlike gas-fueled cars, they emit fumes. Now these fumes are called, I guess, greenhouse gases, or carbon dioxide, CO2. And CO2 is dangerous or bad for our health because it can create asthma if you're exposed to it too long for a long period of time. It can also send us to even the hospital. It can also make us, even me sometimes, even it can make me sometimes nauseous when I leave the car and I smell that exhaust fumes. It makes me nauseous. Um, Yes, hydrogen-fueled vehicles create positive environmental impacts because when hydrogen and oxygen combine, they emit nothing but water. No fumes, nothing, just water. Um, and three, hydrogen is a hope in future when oil is no longer available because one and only, hydrogen is very abundant. It's a very abundant source. You can find it in almost anything. Um, plants. Plants take in oxygen. Plants take in oxygen. Well, actually, plants release oxygen, and plants take in CO2, carbon dioxide. And in my biology class, I've heard that they produce some kind of chemical reaction and little hydrogen is formed or created. But in other ways, hydrogen can also be taken in by the windmills. Windmills can take in the oxygen and store it into canisters and fuel electrical vehicles. Overall, hydrogen will be the next big thing that'll change our lives, because if the use of hydrogen can change the way people drive in a positive manner and help reduce greenhouse gases, then the implications of the hydrogen fuel for vehicles, hydrogen fueled vehicles, can be applied to even our homes. So thank you for watching my video.